Yo, what is up, AJ? How you doing, homie? Welcome in. I really hope that you're doing amazing, bro. I really hope that you are doing amazing, because I know that I am, and we are going to begin to play this new game that I managed to figure out how to set up everything. So that way it doesn't break and whatever, and you guys can see the game. This is one of the games that I wanted to play the other day and whatever, you know. And I managed to actually fix it. And by the way, welcome everybody. If you're watching the stream, I really hope that you guys enjoy the stream and everything. We're going to be playing Penumbra Overture, okay? In this game, we're going to be stepping into a cold, dark world, which is Penumbra. Okay, this is one of the first chapters of Frictional Games. It's a chilling survival horror series. We're going to be playing as Philip, if I'm not mistaken, which we're going to follow a mysterious letter, you know, which does not make sense. Why would I want to follow a mysterious letter, you know, supposedly from my long lost father? You know, I guess he went over to get some milk and whatever, you know. He never came back, and now he's sending us mysterious letters and shit, you know. And we're going to go into a desolated mine over in Greenland. Like, why? That is my question. Why are we going over there? Does not even make sense. Most likely we're going to uncover horrors. Most likely we're going to die, but we need to survive, you know. That is part of the process of playing games like this, okay? So supposedly we're going to be armed with nothing but wits, physics-based interactions, and scare tools. Survival is never guaranteed. We're going to be solving puzzles, exploring abandoned tunnels, and face the unknown creatures lurking in the shadows. Every sound, every flicker of light could mean life or death. Are you guys ready? Because I am ready. I need to begin to get everything. I really hope that you enjoy my content. If you do enjoy my content, make sure to like the damn stream. Don't be a noob, okay? And if you have not subscribed, make sure to subscribe as well, so that way you don't miss out on more amazing content, you know. I mean, I guess every streamer says that, you know, that their content is amazing and all that shit, you know, but whatever. I truly believe that these games are really, really fun. So we're going to start streaming early today, just because I'm going to stream until 9 p.m. because I have work, you know. Started a new job from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Releasing's promising, releasing's interesting. And it's funny because I started yesterday, and today I just received a message from a recruiter in LinkedIn that they're looking for somebody to work in the recruiting division or whatever in South Lake or whatever, you know. So I really don't know if I want to give it a shot or whatever, you know. So let's see how that goes. Yo, what is up, Blaze? How you doing? Welcome in, homie. Welcome in. Let me turn off the sound from over here, and let me start the game. You guys are supposed to see the game pretty soon. Let me switch this out so that way you guys don't miss on it. Hopefully it's still set up. Yes. There are things I need of you, things you may not understand and may not wish to do, but please do not make the same mistakes I did. My father, Howard, deserted me before I was born. Sounds like my life. I could claim the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to what I had to do. It would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Philip. If we are lucky, you guys can actually pause the damn shit and read it, because I couldn't finish reading it. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. So Penumbra Overture Chapter 1. Let me turn on my headphones right there. If you guys don't have your headphones, make sure to put on your headphones. Let me know how the music, I believe that it is really loud, but let me know how the music of the game with my microphone actually sounds. Hopefully it is not over empowering. So let's see. So let's do this, baby. For players who want a real challenge, for players who are bad at action games. Recommended, suits most players. Let's do normal. My story began in February, year 2000. It's loud? Okay. But do
my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness.
Okay, I will do that.
I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Okay, sounds interesting. Now, I don't know how the graphics are going to be, okay, but by the looks of this, finally we're almost done. I better store my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using my right mouse. Okay, let me do this real quick. Let me lower the volume, and just let me know how the sound is compared to. Let me know if it's better. I did not know that I could actually throw that. And P and reminders P. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using my left mouse on it, and holding the button down and moving blah blah blah. I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. I don't. You guys want some Campbell's? Campbell's soup? Fuck this soup, bro. I'm a man. I eat meat. Okay, that sounded way worse than it actually is. Graphics seems okay, yeah. So is the volume good now, or do I need to lower it, a little bit more? Yo, what is up, Car Bomb? How are you doing, man? Where's Greg? I mean, Greg, usually he sees the notifications late because he's a noob, you know. I'm gonna be throwing all the whiskey out of the window, you know, because we don't drink no more. We are in rehab. Somewhere out there must be land and answers. My piss bucket. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I left you a little something to remember me by, and the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need, so that you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time. This is Blaze. if he was in the video game, you know, looking for fish and all this shit. But I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserved a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Aw, thank you so much, babe. Fisherman's wives. Okay, notes. Okay, P. Was waiting on AJ because I'm going through TVs. Taking his shit. Yeah, I know, right? That it sounded like shit, but it was shift. Shift. Okay. The flashlight switch on and off via the inventory or hopefully with the short key F. Now, where's that emergency glow stick? She'll still be in the locker. Keys in my inventory tab or whatever. Okay. So she said, oh, the chest. There's 50% battery power left. Of course. I'm as fit as can be expected. Okay, let me see. The controls. Change key mapping. Crouch. I want it to be... Fuck, I can't change it though. No, not left mouse. Damn it, this is gonna suck. Anyway. Actions, interact. It will be left mouse. I can't change my damn run. I can't use these buttons. Damn it, man. This sucks. It's all good then. Anyway. Always try with a padlock and I keep referring mindset and inventory tab. Okay, so if I want to use items and whatever, I need to go over here. Select it over there. Okay. Click one. Pop. Okay. Some extra batteries to power the flashlight. Could come in handy if torch runs out of batteries. I should be able to access it through my inventory or with the shortcut G. Damn, I feel that this shit is going to be rough, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Watching some pretty cool gameplay how with you guys, that's awesome. Car bombs. Because we're running some big hero. Might swap rooms in a minute, but doing great here as well, guys. That is so good to see, man. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I've been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after. A new hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. So cold, don't know where I am. I need shelter soon. But why would you come over here unprepared? That's my question, you know. My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past, or is it some kind of animal? What the hell is that? I don't care. I need to shelter. It looks frozen shut. Need something to break it. So I need to go back and grab the rocks, most likely. Holy shit. Yeah. Does it sound better now compared to my voice? Because the audio, I mean, obviously the audio in my headphones is like really high. I need to get the full experience because I ain't no bitch, you know. I'm already hearing voices. Jesus, my head, I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? I don't know. A steel rod. Flare. It's stuck. A heavy looking rope could be anything. Okay, let's get another flare. Let's see, I can swing this hammer. If I hold left mouse, I can make back and swing by pulling the mouse right button and then follow through by pushing left. Or two, pulling back and then thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. I reckon if I hold down the right mouse after a backswing, I should be able to look around. I'll still be able to look around. Can you guys see, or is it too dark for you guys? Do I need to game? I don't think this game has maybe gamma. Turn it up a little bit for you guys. Nah. Empty box of ammunition. What is this place? I don't know, man. I really don't know what this place is. Okay, so if I want to use my hammer, put this one to 1, right? I really don't even know how the hell to even use this hammer. Okay. Bro, the mechanics of this though. Holy. I'm not gonna lie. Emergency exit procedures. Okay. I should have known that rusty old ladder wouldn't hold my weight, but I didn't have any choice. I'd rather die down here than suffer that cold any longer. Yep, tell me about it, because over here it's cold as hell as well, man. Audio good, sleep into darkness. I can raise my phone brightness. Okay. I tried to actually get a little bit higher or whatever, you know, but... Oh, look at this. A metal shelf. Okay, so... How can I move this so? Okay. I hope my battery lasts a little bit longer though. Okay, there's this part over here. And what's over here? The hatch is really solid. It won't open by hand. Somehow, someone obviously wanted to keep the people out or in. It looks like some kind of control mechanism, although there's a hole in the center and no way to operate it. Bitch, I got my steel rod in here. Gonna stick my steel rod in here. Up. Okay. Now I got my hammer. Okay. Cave system? Yeah, it is, man. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches. Located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of a phone line. Health and safety in the workplace. Friends, family, lovers. All there. If something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. Notes. There could be anything living down here. Regs are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left control will give me a chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint to my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be hurt unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources though. Yeah. The entrance to the cave has cave in. There's must be another way out. Okay, so the blue light. Okay. Like that, I'll be virtually invisible, and after some time, should get my vision back. Okay. A wooden box. So this is the map of this place. The exit is over here. My location is right there. There's an office to the left side, explosive, northern area, workshop, and storage. Okay. I really hope that you guys can see because I really can't be using my flashlight like that. I need to save until I get more batteries at least, you know. Office. Okay, all set up here. Sounds and graphics are good. Can chat and play Bit Heroes easy now. Nice. Good luck on your grind, on Blaze. Looks like you've been encountering some monsters soon. Yeah, most likely. Okay, as long as you guys can see, that's all that matters as well. So much history in this place, tied up and words and left to decompress. Backstring, what the hell is this? A bottle of backstring might come in handy. August 1945. Command bunker, emergency airstrip Sulu, weekly report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received, standard emergency drills carried out, routine runway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance be carried out twice weekly from here on in due to increased snowfall. One wounded. The one wounded figure is no cause to concern back in London. The Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. I take partial responsibility for this, and that I allowed them access to the demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom, and I'm sure that's where they learned the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up that manual and the chest in my office and will keep the key on my person at all times. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. This base is so disconnected, sometimes I feel as if this war could end and we might not even hear about it out here. Supply requisition order. Dynamite for excavation purposes, 7 bayonets. Not necessary in my opinion, but procedure state we should have a full complement. 1 industrial ice pick for removing the damn ice that forms on the external hatch. 1 pair of reading glasses, category 7C. An order for myself. My glasses are in rather a poor state of repair and could do with replacing. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified from potential bomb damage, and excavation of previously caved in areas is going ahead. 1 point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find. Holy shit, man. Archaeological. An artifact buried in the earth and discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after martial duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of the light which constantly emanates from it. Chief NCO M. Major. Oh wow, not the fingers, I know, right? Bro, that word, so stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna be blind here. A man, an old man, clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before. Still, I know this man before me is Howard. I'll call him Father. What the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. Yep, it wasn't such a good idea, bro. Ooh, I got some batteries, baby. Does it use it automatically? Yes, sir. It's a fairly basic work desk. This place must have been converted into a functional office at some stage in its history. That's going to be my Philip voice from now on. Hopefully I remember my Phyllis voice. It's locked. I need a key. Okay, I got some painkillers. Got some beef jerky. You know, because we're human and we need to eat. Beef jerky, not without aroma. Well, I prefer a first aid kit, but at least if I'm injured, I can grin and bear it. It almost feels like the army. Yeah, I just drink water, you know. Drink water and some ibuprofen and shit. Okay. I thought that here I could actually save. Okay. So, let's go back outside. Spelling bee kicking your butt. I know, right? That's why I never did a spelling bee. Otherwise, I would have just, you know, I would have never won. I wanted meat earlier. Now you have it. Yeah, I know, right? Now I do have it. This place must be old if they were still using paraffin lamps. Looks like there's still some juice left. Okay, then turn it on. Workshop. Hopefully I remember to do his voice every time. Workshop and storage room. I am here. Explosive. Now I'm going to go to the workshop first. I'm going to go to the workshop first. Or storage room. Okay, storage room. I wonder how big this game is. Find a lighter or match, maybe it will work. Yeah. Lots of paper boxes with rusty nails. Hopefully that is just a normal cockroach, you know. If this lighter wasn't empty, it would be handy. It'd be a handy thing to have. Lighter plus fuel equals fire. Caveman. The hell? Oh shit. Spiders or roaches equals sad. Damn. A storage crate for transporting ore, I suppose. There's a draft coming from the base. Oh, it means that I can actually move it then. Yes, sir. Painkillers. It was different, but the same that time. Like I have more control. But over what? I may never get used to that. So, I hear some cockroaches, or whatever the hell that is. Locked from the other side. That does that mean there's someone still inside? I can hear shattering. Thank God, maybe. I've jotted down a note just in case. Damn game, man. Give me a break. So I can read. It's locked. It looks like as this basement cave in some years ago. Something tunneled through here more recently though. Christ, what sort of creature makes these markings? I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Hey! Puñeta! Was that a spider? I don't like spiders. Fuck spiders and this fucking stupid ass scaring me like this. So stupid. That thing could blister flesh from bone in an instant. I know. I've seen it happen. That would not be fast enough. Dry, dusty old bags. My eyes again. I know, right? I mean, not either. That makes three of us. Yeah. Hammering bells. That was a baby spider. I know, right? So I'm assuming that the thing that actually made this is a big ass spider. You know, in this really tight cave system, what we're gonna need is a ladder. I know, right? Why? Trying looking like Ron Weasley from Harry Potter? Why though? Because of my little goatee? I mean, he didn't have no, because I got scared because he didn't have a goatee. Day one, I begin this record still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value. Despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous, my aim is to remain secure until what help there may be maybe arrives. And to that end, I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. How that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now 30 years on, fate has struck again. Day 3, that was day 1. Day 3, I forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they have not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search of them. My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both those assumptions and going outside of my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secure about 2 days ago in search of aid, and I have found only danger. I approached the old living quarter, but curiously could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature, which seems to have made this old mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat, only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. Plural. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine, the key for which I still have in my pocket. Within that area I discovered the storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe from some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learned. I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. Day 34. I caught one of the accursed 8-legged beast nestling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning. And my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of arachnid. Of the genus, I think that's what it is. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. Any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration I have had since the incident. By lucky coincidence, this revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath the storeroom in the name of science to discover more about this creature's natural habitat. For 4 days now, I have been surviving solely off the quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time, I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled on me once more when the batteries in my torch died, and I made a second life-saving finding. The creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminishing, I need only lie still for a few minutes, and I will have attracted enough of the beast for a rather hearty meal. Talk about survival of the fittest, bro. That's insane. There's a demo of a spider horror game. I think we have a 0% chance at seeing Prime playing that though. I mean, I would actually play that one. I'm not scared of spiders, you know. It just fucking startled me. This place is like it's a maze, and there's a monster out there sounding very spiderly. I know, right? Maybe he finds courage. Prime, just watch out for cobwebs. Shit. Let's see, man. Let's see if I don't die here. A horrible sight. Luckily, it's mummified, or else the smell would have been awful. I know, right? Where the hell am I even supposed to go? I mean, I know it's back there though, but do I really want to go back here? That's the thing. Would I be fast enough though? That's my question. Ah! Okay, let's leave this here. If it weren't for the size of the pieces, I will say that it looks like eggshells. Bro, if you have spiders that are born from this, I don't know what to tell you guys. Day 71. My earlier assumptions on the benign nature of my cellmates may have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I'm concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach, which, if ingested regularly over a period of time, may become psychotropic, or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stash of supplies I can find. However, the evidence against such a move is insurmountable. I have no source of light. I swear to myself I wouldn't leave until I heard human voices outside. The spiders are so tasty. I don't know. I feel that he's going to turn it into a damn spider. From the marks I have been marking on the walls and my scribbled diary entries, which in the dark may amount to an illegible scrawl, today is the 100th day of my new life. Over the past month, my edible friends have become more and more aggressive and have swelled in number and size. Whether or not this is a result of my plundering their ecosystem, I am unsure. However, at this rate of growth, they will soon be too large to crawl through the gaps and the walls. For all I know, I could only be seeing the tip of the iceberg. If all fails and I am never recovered, I hope at least that my study of and indeed involvement with these fascinating creatures will one day be regarded as an important point in natural history. The great names in modern science got there more through fluke than talent, and it appears that this rule has extended itself to my discovery of this delicious new species. I only pray that the second rule deem my breakthrough too insignificant, for all great discoveries tend to consume their inventor. That is so true. That's why we have a hammer, bro. Where the hell am I even supposed to put this shit? Okay, more batteries. Nice. Ooh. I got the this should fire up now. Nice. Put this here. And you will see now that the damn spiders... Okay, because the ladder is for me to actually go back up. And you will see that the spiders now are going to be a pain in the ass. I just feel it. Okay, so there's nothing over here. I don't want to deal with spiders, man. Holy shit. And why are we going up though? Let's just live down here, you know. This place seems cozy. It's not cold, you know. You can block off some of the entrances and shit so that way spiders don't come in here. Like, I'm happy living down here, you know. Why go up? It doesn't make sense. You're hungry for spider jet prime? That note said they're delicious. Nah, I'm not. I mean, if they're fried and crunchy, maybe I will try some. You caught it, but why would you jinx yourself? I know, right? Why would I? I think someone's been dragged through here. I've never seen this much blood before. That was my best chance to get some answer. Who else is still down here? I don't know, man. I don't want to go in there. That's for sure. Nice. Spider haters note. Day 200. It has been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders, with whom I have shared my existence for the past 8 months. Partly due to my enforced retreat from their basement territory. Not too long ago, their behavior became overly aggressive, and so I have attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair and secure myself within one of the smaller rooms above it, the only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I have been recovering from a minor operation, which I was forced to conduct myself without the aid of an anesthetic. Even if I did have any anesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent in my work, so anesthetic was out. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it may become old and rusty, I still trust my pen knife to do the job just as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough, a simple amputation of a non-vital organ. I began to notice a thick glue-like substance forming on my tongue, and was forced to accept that I had become infected through constant toxic ingestion. Day 300. Another century of days comes and goes. It seems like so long since I escaped here. At some stage since my last entry, I attempted to return from whence I came. That from which I originally was fleeing seems a fate far worse than the one I now face. However, in the time since I arrived from the larger mine system, a cave-in has occurred blocking any further progress. I was forced to return and accept whatever end life has in store for me. I still hear my aggressive little friend scratching on the floor to my cell. Yeah, he had to cut his tongue out, man. That's insane. I mean, I guess he needed to survive in a way. Old key. And here's the tongue. The largest spider I have ever seen, with its guts carved open. It looks like an eternal organ, maybe an animal tongue. I don't think it is an animal tongue, that's for sure. I really don't want to go in here. This hole isn't large enough for a man. Not that I go anywhere near it. Even if it was, what burrowed out this tunnel? That is so true. What the hell burrowed that tunnel? I wonder if I need to use the beef jerky to throw it as bait, or if that's for me. Are we? Never been this scared in my life. I can feel my heart racing. If anything gets within more than a few feet of my highness, probably better not stare at anything within my field of vision. Might panic me, and then I'm a goner. I'm a goner or a gooner? You saw that? It was looking at me, bro. I don't even know where the hell I'm supposed to go. I swear that I heard her over there. Yep. Good idea, bro. I wonder if we can see it through here. I'm dead. I'm gonna hit him with the damn hammer. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, that ladder should help us save battery on flashlight. Yeah. I said, yeah, I saw it. I also saw it, but then that's when this fucker actually destroyed the damn door. There's a hammer over there. I need this damn dog to freaking leave. But I don't know if I will be able to kill him though. That's the thing. It's a damn axe or whatever, and I can't pick it up. Which is stupid. Can I hit him? I can hit him. Fuck yes. Mm. 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 The fuck out of here. This is my cave. This is my fucking cave. I said, what's up, bitch? Yeah, my fucking cave. So I'm assuming that that's what the meat is for. I thought that this was a hammer. It is not a hammer. I mean, it's not a sledgehammer, better said. See, we got him. Gonna try something. Yeah. I mean, he hit us twice though, so at least we can fight back in a way. So I wonder if we can do the same thing for with the spiders whenever the spiders comes over. Great rusting iron were remnants of the past age industry. Oh, there's another one. Oh shit. I wanted to see where I needed to go. At least we can hit him with the hammer, you know. I need to throw some meat, maybe. Okay, I need a passcode. Where the hell am I? Also, this is the workshop, okay. So I need to go to the explosive over here. Okay. Let's light this up. Okay, so I think I need to go all the way to the end over there. If he blocks the way, then yeah, toss meat. Right at last resort, because you did say it may not still be a full HP. Yeah, but I mean, I don't believe that the meat actually heals me. What heals me is the painkillers. It's these ones right here. I'm assuming that the meat is more to create a distraction. I'm assuming, you know, I really don't know. This must be the exit that cave then, okay. I love my workshop. It is too great. It is too great a hunting ground to let others gorge their faces. One cannot help but feel for those without such a delicate mouse morsel ways to munch for. For red ate ravenously of their fresh today and shall continue to do so. This is possible thanks solely to the button pad I installed on the door, and yet Red's mind is working somewhat backwards today. Okay, so it's 8412. That is the code. 8412. 8412. Eight, 4, 1, 2. Let's go, baby. Okay. And now we got spiders. Worn and torn, yet the edge is sharp to the touch. This must be tied into what's going on here. If I keep experimenting, I may discover something useful or have a heart attack. Fucking spiders, man. I hate that fucking sound. Got more spider webs. I hope that hole was there before the spiders and not the other way around. Fucking hate this sound, man. An extra fence has been put up recently. I better find a way to get over it. The thing is that if I continue to talk like that, my throat is gonna get all fucked up as well. Oh, I don't have batteries. Looks like this hole's at least 3 feet before the surface. The light's being retracted through all the ice. Could just be a piece of ice reflecting the light, or more likely my imagination, but something definitely catching my eye under these rocks. Ooh, a pickaxe, baby. Let's go. Looks ancient. It's old. I don't even know what it would have been used for. I don't know, man. I need to start thinking straight. It's not that I want to mix that, bro. Okay, do this. Okay, at least have some type of fucking light source. I'm assuming that I hate it. I feel that something's gonna pop out through here soon. I wonder if I need to cut this with something. So 3. How can I even reach over there? I can't reach the damn cable though. Okay, so let's play some high def Minecraft right here, baby. Okay. It's almost like I just need to get this. I don't think. Can I hit this with this? Okay, no. Fucking spiders, man. I swear. Okay. Better weapon for a hammer, blunder, pickaxe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, probably go back to a spider burrow and pickaxe it. Pickaxe it. What spider burrow though? This one over here. Or I can use it as a weapon. Or maybe I need the pickaxe for something else, you know. Okay, let me do this. Let me see if I can overload this or something. Unless oh no, I was going to try and jump over it, you know, but I don't think that I will be able to. Okay, maybe I need to go through there through a different area. Maybe that was made by a band. Yeah. I tried doing it. I tried doing that, but it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. Unless I need to put a bomb here, maybe. I really don't know. So let's go back. Maybe we're missing something now in the other area, since now I have the pickaxe, you know. And maybe since now I have the pickaxe, maybe I can use it for something. Give me 1 second real quick, guys. That's tomorrow 1 p.m. Okay. Okay. Storage room, that's where I was. Because I need to go straight now, you know, according to the map. Because I need to go over through that area. Maybe I'm missing something over there. Because I haven't come over here. See TNT. Bup. Tuluyan. Also, that's what TNT means. Could have been used for a mining operation, but I don't see a fuse. Of course you don't see a fuse. So most likely I'm missing something over there. A bottle of backstring might come in handy. What the hell is backstring though? Hey, I keep exploring. Yeah, have rocks around the hole in the middle that could be hit out. Not that one, the one from earlier. Oh, you mean the one from the room where the body was dragged? I think he said that he didn't want to go in there. Ancient bags of crumbling cement. Stupid dog, man. I really want to kill him, but I feel that just another one will spawn, you know? And I only have 2 more painkillers. Storage, explosives. Okay. Let's dig our way out, guys. Why not? Where is the other map? I want to see if I'm not missing something. I know there was another map, but oh, here it is. Okay. So, okay. So the explosives are over there, which I saw. I'm at the workshop. Northern area, that's where I need to use my explosives. Maybe unless it's something that I miss in the storage. That's where you're saying. Because there was also somebody screaming over in that area. Unless that person is in the office area, you know. Let's go back in here. Let's go back in here. Maybe there is something that we have not explored yet. Unless I need to take one of these rocks and throw it over to at the gate and break the gate. It's the other thing that comes to mind. Ancient fence have been put up recently. I better find a way to get over it. See? Because I also need to get over it. And that's what I was thinking. Maybe put something here so that way I can just jump over it and disconnect it. But I didn't see nothing that I could pick up. And the planks, man. The planks. I'm stupid. Fucking plank. That's why I could actually move this. Right? Okay. Put that there. It has to be something with the planks, man. Because I know for a fact that I can't take this with me. Right? Unless that's why I need this for. Nope. Or I need to do this, right? Hey, at this point, I'm trying everything, you know. Why can't I fucking put this here? Sleep up. Or that box on the bottom, you know? Because I don't know if this will actually work or not, to be honest. But only one way to find out, right? You probably blow the blockade up with, yeah, with the TNT, but I also need this other damn thing. What you call it? I also need the fuse. That's the thing. Bro, really? Hey, I made it over, at least. At least I made it over. I don't know if that's what I needed to do, but... What? Explosive. Ah, this is more like it. Lock. Damn it. How am I going to get in there now? The door looks very weak and old. That's why we have a rock over here, baby. That's why we have a fucking rock. Or yep, that's what we needed to do. That's what we needed to do, homies. Perfect. A gunpowder cake. There's only a small hole at the top though, not big enough to reach in. Dynamite. Ooh. Okay. Do I need to use this here? Nope. So this is my fuse for the TNT that I have back there. I still don't know what the hell backstring is. Is this like a... I don't know. I really don't even know what the hell that is. Anyway, so I got the dynamite. I'm assuming that I would use the dynamite for the TNT. You're saying they're probably, yeah. A nice jump. There you go. Yeah. Let's see. The dog is still here, man. Like, how? Okay, he's dead. Bro, way quicker with the pickaxe, man, to kill him. Way damn quicker. Right, okay. Now we do this. What? I thought that would actually work. There could be 20 kilowatt per second here. I'm not lighting it without a fuse. Damn it! I'll tell you, the pickaxe probably should be way easier. Yeah. Bro, what? Hopefully I didn't break the game now. Cause it didn't seem like a I really don't know. Do you get the fuse array? No, I haven't. I don't know where the hell this fuse is though. Unless the fuse is, I really don't know. So I need to actually use something to actually get the. I think so. I really don't know. Dry gunpowder. That's what I need. No, not quite right. Okay. Okay, so there's gunpowder. So I'm missing a bottle of something. Dynamite. Okay. What the hell can I do with the dynamite? I'm assuming that's like a weapon or something. Okay, let me... 2 hits. So I need to find the fuse somewhere. Maybe go back. It has to be going back, right? Maybe I'm missing something from the other area. Maybe go back to the office. What about this door? I mean, this coffin here. There you go. Ah, this has instruction on how to manufacture a basic fuse. I think I saw a box of string back in the workshop. Yes, sir. I saw that. I saw that. And why do I feel now something else is gonna without a fuse? I'll blow myself trying to blast the exit path. Find a position way out of here, but need to remove the rubble first. Okay. Explosive book. Material requires string, black gunpowder, and back string. Okay, okay. Afraid that I might commonly save. Okay. Okay, perfect. Phosphorus and barium. Okay. So now let's go back over to the workshop. Because the workshop, yeah, and the door over there, there was a the strings were over here. Pop. Okay. What do I need to do now, bro? Wasn't this the string? Did it say the workshop? And the way though, yeah. Did it say the workshop or did it say the storage? Where was it that I saw the damn string? Because I know it gave me a prompt for the string. I don't remember where it was. Here it is. So now I proceed without losing a vital body part. That's where it was. Now, so can battery, so the gunpowder should stick, or rather, I really pray the gunpowder. Okay, pop. Now I have this. Perfect. Right, with any luck, one fuse ready to go. I know something is going to pop out. Okay, we got that ready. We got the fuse. Now, a few one spark and this should be a thread. Okay. It's not much of an opening, but I have to do. Pottery was always terrified me. Let's go, baby. Hopefully whatever spider, demon, or monster pops out of together. Yo, yeah, 100%, man. We're gonna fucking obliterate this shit. When I look back, I can't think what spurred me to go deeper into the mine. Perhaps it was arrogance as still being alive, or something as ridiculous as facing adversity and coming out on top. Now, I know I would have been better off starving or being mauled to death than kickstarting the chain of events that led me to end up here. Writing to you, led up to here, writing to you. I just hope once you understand my story, you will have what's necessary to put an end to this tale. I certainly didn't. I wonder if I'm his dad or something. I don't think so. Cause like who is he writing to or whatever, you know? We have shelter here. We can just live here. You know, this is cozy. power room. The noises down here are so alien compared to the way sound travels on the surface. That rock fall almost sounded organic. To use some kind of backup system for sure, I think this might be part of it. You think so, bro? That's not what I wanted to do. At least not now. One box to sleep in, one box to poop in. So cozy, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Let's go, baby. More batteries right here. Steelbird Generator Type 7G. Congratulations on your purchase from the Type 7 product line. We are certain that you will be pleased with your new petrol-driven electrical backup system. Below are highlighted just a few of the added and improved features of the 7G model. Avoid personal wear and tear. The wind-up startup motor has been replaced with a battery-driven unit that the battery is over in the other area, which I don't think that I need, but let's see. Grease in the industrial workplace can be an accident-inducing insurance nightmare, so enjoy the new increased grease control system. Electrical insulation can be expensive to install and maintain, so the economical 7G basic model arrives without. And much, much more. Quick start guide. Ensure the area surrounding the 7G is clear of equipment and personnel in case of overheating. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate valve. Turn on cooling system to avoid overheating. Release excess steam until pressure is within safe limits. Begin grease flow, ensuring leakage is minimal. Turn main valve and confirm primary flow. Pull main operation level. Check energy output. Your unit should now be fully functional. Yeah, I don't remember nothing. It feels as if I'm leaving my body for just a moment, but not just hovering around. It's like I go someplace. What are these things? The walls of this hole aren't as uniform as the rest of the shafts, but why dig it out by hand? Bruh, you will never know, I guess. You may never know why. Maybe that's where they get their energy supplies or some shit. This thing's huge. It must be about 3.5 megawatt, but it's pretty old, certainly enough to light a few bulbs. So their blind experimentation, I've jotted down a note just in case. The main generator works run without a starter motor being powered on. Of course. So I'm assuming that I need to go through all the different shit that I need to do, right? Because this one is... Okay. 1, 2... Wiggly... Water... Damn it, man. Okay. So this is a puzzle, which is all good. This is a puzzle. So what is the first step in my damn notes? Ensure that our surrounding, whatever. Connect secondary flow by turning the appropriate valve. Connect and confirm secondary flow. Is this it? No. Because I'm assuming that this one is flow as well as this one, right? Let's see. Okay. So this is one that I need to do. And then this is the other one that I need to do, right? Then this one is for the overheating. Right? And then we will release excess steam until pressure stays within limit. Begin grease flow, ensuring leakage is minimal. Turn main valve and confirm primary flow. Bro, the fucking mouse. I mean, I don't know if I'm doing that correctly or if I'm missing something. There. Build experimentations never achieve anything. Fuck you. And the battery. Supposed to go here, which I don't see a damn battery. And I don't see... I mean, the fuses are good, I believe, right? There are 6 fuses. Can't touch nothing else here. So most likely I need to go out and I need to find whatever the hell that I need to... generator parts. Okay, let's... Okay. So let's go out then. Most likely we're missing parts and whatever, you know. Okay. So let me just chill here. Fuses. It says 50 amperes, but the bar empty, still the contents can't be far away. Okay, got a flare. Got some more meat. Why would I want a broom though? Yeah, but I can't take the battery with me because I can't put it in my inventory. Flew against in the wall, but yeah, missing some parts. Yeah, I think we are. Emergency procedures. In the event of an emergency, all mine workers are asked to follow the standard emergency procedure. Detail and the leaflet provided. Rescue services will already be on their way, and so under no circumstances should employees attempt to aid colleagues themselves or contact the emergency services. This code sheet is provided for use in the extremely unlikely event that you are trapped in the mine with no way in which to signal or otherwise contact emergency crews. In this scenario, you should ensure the stability of surrounding environment by gently tapping and filling the rock. Once you feel certain that there is no risk of rock slide, check to see if you have any form of communications device at hand and attempt to send a distress signal using this code sheet. Should such a device be unavailable or damaged, begin by firmly tapping out a message on the wall of the cave. Rescue crews will hear you and arrive promptly to dig you out. Morse code. Yeah. And I'm supposed to know Morse code now. So most likely we're missing fuses, we're missing a shit ton of things. I'm assuming that you guys can see. Stupid shit scared me for a second. Okay, So type it again. 5. Okay. Give me 1 second. The 5. 5 7. 5 7 3. A 5 7 3. Five seven three eight. 5738. Assuming that is the correct way to read Morse code, because obviously I don't know how to fucking read Morse code. 5738. La pollo Langui. ¿Qué estabas haciendo? ¿Estás bañando? Ya le toma. Ya esa mamá. Toma. Te amo. Cierra la puerta, Elía. Ciérrala. Gracias. Yeah. Let's see where the hell I need to put it though. And where this damn dog is. The internet so decay not working. I'm running out just in case. Oh, okay, okay. Haha, what's up, fool? Okay. So I'm assuming that's for that. So my question is... Can I break these boxes though? Oh, there's some more batteries here. Nice. Be careful. I'm not going to be careful, fool. Okay, so I wonder, what am I missing? Bro, these batteries, like, they barely give me any juice. Okay. Well, there was nothing here. Unless I can actually go down the ladder. Which... I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the hell I need to do here. Can I even go down the ladder? Because earlier I didn't get... I can. It just earlier it didn't give me no prompt for me to actually go down the ladder though. That's why I never went down. Okay, what's the point of me even going down the fucking ladder though? Let's try to spark the starter motor. I suppose it can't get by without a battery after all. I mean, the fuses are here. Unless I need to do this one at a time, though. Let me turn off everything. Let me turn off everything, right? Everything's turned off. Alright, bop, bop, bop. Okay. So the note says, right? Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate valve. Is there any button that I need to press here? Because it doesn't seem like I can actually press any button. Right? Do I need to, so after that, do I need to come back over here and protect it? Let me see if I need to go back over here and press this. Nope. Nothing else that I can press here. I imagine a hole in the ground would look like. I know, right? To following the other end of the big cables. It just that the other ends of the big cables actually go underground, I think, right? No, it goes outside though, because they power everything outside. Again, unless I'm missing the damn battery, you know. But the fuses are here, you know. So then it says to turn on the water. Assuming that this is the way that you turn it, right? Then this. It's still... Okay, let's go back outside. Maybe we're missing something outside. Yeah. It is missing some juice. I feel that I'm missing something. Let's go follow the cables. That is if we can't follow the cables. Because I know for a fact there was nothing out here. Let's go back into the main big room. Maybe we're missing something. Because blocking out the rest of the line needs some power if I want to move it. The main generator won't run without a starter motor being powered. See, so I'm missing the battery. So I need to try and find this damn battery. Has to be somewhere. Oh, look at this fuse here. A standard fuse, okay. So apparently I don't have to do nothing with the fuse just yet. Most likely whenever we turn it on, the fuse is going to blow or whatever. There was nothing in here. We got the code from in here. Unless that's what I need to do, use the radio for. I need to start thinking straight. Okay, so this is not going to work. Let me see behind this. Okay, so there's nothing here. There was also the ladder that we went up and we didn't see nothing up there when we went over here, which I don't know why we would actually come up here. So of course I fall damage. Auxiliary shaft, excavation. Decaying is not working. See, there's nothing. Do we really need to bring the battery from the other place though? So I mean, I tried. Let me test something out real quick. I want to see if I can do what I'm thinking that I can do. Okay. Yep. See, I knew there has to be a reason why we come down here. Maybe in here there will be a battery or something. Yep. See? 5738 at that number pad? Yeah, at that number pad after I turn on everything. Start off 1-0, we should be set. Nope, because right now I'm looking at this fuse and this fuse seems blown out. Just saying. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll probably just be a power surge to check the fuse box. Yep, see, told you that we needed to get that the fuse was going to get blown. Okay, perfect. Now let's go back outside. Now let's go into the room where the fuse was. I don't know why he didn't pick up the fuse in the first place, you know, but whatever, I guess. One nice puzzle suite. Yeah, let's go. I know, right? I love games that has like puzzle games and whatever, you know, like puzzles to do and whatnot. Okay, we should probably be ready now. Provide the fuse. That was out, okay. Well, I don't know if I need to do in a specific order or whatever, you know, but I'll just do it this way, and that's it. It to me, I haven't read the instructions right. Yeah, it's supposed to be this one, right? The thing is that I don't know. So the only thing that I did different was that I did the second one first and then the first one, I think it was. But how do I know which one is connect and confirm secondary flow by turning the appropriate valve. How do I know which one is the secondary flow? Turn on cooling system to avoid overheating. Release excess steam until pressure is within safe limits. Begin grease flow, ensuring leakage is minimal. Turn main valve and confirm primary flow. Is this secondary flow? I really don't even fucking know if this is secondary flow, right? Secondary flow. Okay. Doesn't fucking say nothing. How? Okay. Let's do this one, right? Then the other one is release excess steam. Unless these ones are the flow, right? I don't know. I don't know if I need to do it by steps or whatever the hell I need to do. Okay. So let's do this one first. And let's do this one. This one. This one. And this one. How am I what? How am I even supposed to know which one does what though? How the fuck am I even supposed to know this? Anyway. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning the appropriate valve. Okay. Which one is the secondary flow? Unless this one over here is the secondary flow, right? Then we turn on this one because that's for the overheating. Because this one and this one, they look the same, but maybe this one is steam and this one is grease flow. Right? Assuming that that is accurate. So it'll be release excess steam. Right? Release excess steam. Then this one will be the grease flow. Then this one is supposed to be number 1. So this one, let's do it and now let's do this one. Well, should be 2 that looks like the same, right? There's 2 set up that to exactly that's the thing. And then this one. Really? Because this one looks the same as this one. I'm assuming that this one is for the overheating, you know, but this can also be the grease. That's the thing. Unless there's another valve that I have not seen, which I don't believe. Battery. Could be a letter I. Some are worn out, but I should be able to work out what this all does. A symbol for water. Hydraulics. Okay. Okay, so this one is the water one. This one is water. It's funny because whenever I have this out, I can't actually look at it. Okay, so this one is water. So it'll be this one. Okay. Then it will be... It was this. Cooling system. Okay, cooling system. That this is water. Then we do grease, was it right? No, steam, water, steam, steam. Then this one and this one. There you go. Fucking loud as hell, man. Like, holy shit. Let there be light!
Good day. Good day, can you hear me? Well, I hope that your ears are working better than your tongue, so that you might use them to listen to my words. You have turned on the light at the end, beginning and middle of the tunnel, but some things remain shrouded in darkness. My Morrissey message I hope has helped, but what you need now is to the wall hole to the right of the fence. Oh, go now, there is no time to explain. Well, in fact, time is one of the few things we have in abundance down here. Most surprises are spoiled by such catty curiosity.
Beyond the fence to the right, there should be a hole, perhaps an exit point to reach further into the mine. Okay. We got this, baby. We got this. Great job figuring it out. Let's go. Yeah, I know, right? So, okay, so the code... Now I need to fight this fucker. It was what? 5738. Yep. Fuck me. Okay. Storage, excavation. Holy shit, bro. Excavation, storage, keypad, tool shed, auxiliary shaft. So Blade just 16 minutes late. 16 minutes? You're 2 hours and 10 minutes late, bro. What are you talking about, Gregory? How you doing, man?
My memory is like something with a great many small holes. We shall be needing to perform some minor demolition work so that we might one day meet again. For this task, we shall require the use of a large, earth-eating metal monster, and that monster is thirsty for juice from the place where things are kept. By the way, you can call me Red. It's not my name, you understand, but I am sure you will agree it is a name rather similar to a cardigan. Fetching when worn correctly.
Oh shit. Stupid ass dog. Of course somebody had to fall on top of me. The fence to the right there, for a great door leading deeper into the cover, and breaker with a piece of wood on the other side needs some way to shift it. What about hitting it though? Okay. Auxiliary shaft. Tool shed. There's another dog over there. Tool shed, okay. We got a big ass cannon over here, or whatever the hell this is. Got a saw. That's for the gate, obviously. Now I got this. To prepare some lesson plans to prepare for next week. Okay, for what? Also, did you get the job, Gregory? Find that Amazon layout was better than I thought, so more competition in the job market. True Blaze, yeah. Well, I mean, how is that better though? Why this guy decided to start 2 hours early? But how though, Gregory? Part of presentation, or that's part of the interview process and whatever. Yeah, I started early because I need to. I'm gonna stop streaming at 8:30, so I can shower, I can eat something, and prepare for me to actually go to work. Because I work today, so my days off at work is going to be Wednesday and Thursdays, but today is an exception since I'm new and whatever. So I'm gonna be working with my supervisor and the team and everything, you know. So, but I'll be working from 10 p.m. all the way to 7 a.m. You know. So tomorrow, I believe I will be off, you know, according to that, you know. So yeah, they're gonna pretend to be student. Oh, okay. Damn. I might just shit myself. Yeah, maybe. Hey, but good luck, homie. I really wish you the best, man. Phase 9 Anno 9002. File by Chief Attending Scene Officer for the eyes of the leading installation officer only. Leader. Unlike the other findings, 66B appears to be of manufacture rather than natural origin, and so warrants additional interest. And need I say, security. The bulk of Substance 63 was discovered only 6 yards from where Artifact 66B was buried, and appears, at least in the part, to consist of a solidified form of 63. With a number of operable appendages, the artifact emits a low level of light from a seemingly inexhaustible energy supply, suggesting its origin is indeed as was suspected. Of course, the ramifications of this fact are clear and appropriate measures are already being taken. Progress in becoming enlightened as to the purpose of the device, if indeed it served a purpose in the traditional sense at all, has been slow. Following protocols to the letter, I assigned my secondary officer to the artifact on phase 7, only for him to go missing the following day. He eventually returned to the site from a previously uncharted area of the mines, presumably having discovered a new route, avoiding the cave-ins. At this stage, we can only assume what transpired, since he remains in a state of disorientation. Far be it from me to question the decisions of the elevated caste, but I am struggling to understand the necessity of conducting standard scientific testing in this case. I, of course, have full faith in the abilities of the research team put together and sent here by my immediate superior. I simply wonder whether their time might be better employed on the main site. Nevertheless, it is comforting to know that the actions of every member of the organization are carefully choreographed and controlled by those far outranking myself, but in stature and wisdom. And with this in mind, I feel fully justified in filing an official request for further manpower. We have already lost a number of workers to unforeseen events, largely while engaging in the studies mentioned earlier. And further investigation of the area calls for volunteers to carry out tasks altogether too hazardous in nature to risk the well-being of more elevated organization members. In particular, the tunnel system above the secondary site requires immediate cartograph. Okay. I guess almost everything went to hell. Excavation storage. Okay, storage is towards the right. I can't get the door. I can't get this door to open.
Those holes in my mind are increasingly gaping. You cannot reach the inner sanctum of the place of storing. The entryway is blocked. So what if the squashy material between my ears is squashier than most? I may not be perfect like a hanging picture, but my words are wise and backed up by time. A pox on both your brain cells. Try as I may, you must think that I deceive you with my admittingly cunning ways. As far as my eye has seen, our rocky grave extends, and yet you cast away my hope like you would a puppy freshly rolled in its own feces. I hope that your warped sense of morality is better company than I, because now it is all you have left.
What the fuck's wrong with you, bro? I'm just exploring. Oh shit.
I'm sorry. Sometimes my emotions are like a disobedient pet. Uncontrollable and often rolling in shit. Better safe than sorry, they say. But I think we are both sorrier than we are safe. A tunnel lies between a nearby watery cave and the place where things are kept. Take the second right from the closed door, and you will find what you seek.
Just in case. You can never be too sure. Okay, yo, what is up, K9? How you doing, man? To both of you guys, sorry, taking care of dog, really. I just finished grinding for 2% drops on Octopath. I'm just going to sleep in a second. It took 15 hours to get everything I need in Octopath. Ooh, that's nice. Congratulations on that, man. I know, right? The dedication. or worth the grad can do phase 1 Gardera in only 5 turns, third lowest amount of turn to clear and press it. Maybe once you are able to beat it easily, post a guide, vid, or clip. Yeah, 100%. Let me catch up on chat real quick. I just say myself. Okay, so that's okay. So that's the thing. Yo, what is up, Will? How you doing, homie? Welcome in, man. Okay. Excavation site. I'm assuming that this is for the lights, but also want to go back to over there because I found this damn thing though that I want to use it. Bro, why can't you just swap? Look, maybe there's another dog here. Auxiliary shaft. Okay. He's dead-o. Tool shed auxiliary shaft is over here. Hasn't used the fuse and the TNT yet? Who, me? Yeah, I did. That was... That was earlier. Don't you remember? Oh shit. Okay, so where the hell am I now? Okay, over here. Fuck me, man. Come on, bro. That he kills me. That's stupid. We all have goldfish memory. Mary, you should start calling all your subs goldfishes. That is so true. Goldfish club, you know. What? Haymaker in that bitch, bro. Is this where I'm supposed to go? I don't even know where the hell I am, to be honest. Yeah, this is the chef. Be the exit point to reach further into the mine. Then coming in the other side, those teeth are front, pretty sharp. Whole thing just looks mean. From out the door. From out the door. Right, so I forgot the voice that I was doing for this. I'm not even gonna lie. From out the door rises something vast, something terrible. It strikes a man, knocking him down, and those standing by him wither into the darkness, screaming beggings. Still, Father looks on. Is he bringing this? Father, what have you done? I felt something that time that I didn't feel before, but I'm sure it's always been there. It's as if a small part of me is still trapped inside their artifact. There's no power in the control. You will see how the lights will go out. Okay. But nothing else is on the cars. Needs ignition key. Okay. Now I need a fucking ignition key. Of course. Maybe like Houdini and bring one out of my ass or whatever, you know. Let's go back. Where are we again? A giant hole in the ground, correct? Yeah. Yeah, we are. Oh, not again. That's, I know, right? The only hole I want to go in should be on a waifu. I don't do ground holes. Okay, found a note. Phase 338. Today marks the first phase of excavation team B's new assignment, which I will be overseeing. Equipment has arrived and digging should be able to commence within the next few hours. Since the incidents leading to the establishment of our facility here, much work has been undertaken in order to ascertain the scope of the discovery. This site, among others, was selected from many possible candidates thanks to powerful divination techniques passed down for many generations amongst the elevated caste. And I feel certain that this wisdom, in combination with our own seismic techniques, will prove to be a great success, and that our discoveries will be of great importance to the organization. Best of luck, everyone. Phase 1. While work has been slow up until now, the new year is sure to bring with it great prosperity for our team. Perhaps we shall enjoy some of the luck that the other teams seem to already be harvesting. Further routine work reports will be filed in a secondary log. While the routine logbook has been failed many times over during the past 9 moons, there has been so little of interest to report that I find my previously enthusiastic entry to appear as if written by someone else entirely. These logs are not for personal thoughts, but since no one is ever likely to read them, I am probably safe in saying that I'll sometimes catch myself wishing I have never received this assignment at all, and was still stationed at the main facility. We discovered a tunnel system today, running through the roof of the cave, which caused a minor rock slide, but no serious injuries were sustained. More's the pity, perhaps if this place became a hazard, we could all be reassigned. The noses in this mine at night are beginning to play with my mind. That is, when you can tell what time of day it is. Phase 341. Although I have now been in charge of Site B for 2 cycles, this marked my first entry into the excavation log as a new chief attending chemist. Looking through the scarce results filed for the initial year's work, I can see why my predecessor was replaced. In a fraction of that time, I have achieved Team B's first major breakthrough on the discovery of previously unknown Substance 63, and the research team has been assigned tasks in record time. I fully expect complete identification of the substance to be available within 7 phases. Furthermore, I have conducted an investigation into the noises reported by workers in this area of the mine. In the interest of morale, on nights that I spend here, there do indeed appear to be strange human-like cries coming from somewhere deep in the rocks, but there is bound to be some explanation. Phase 6. Following the discovery of Sub-63, my team has had a second triumph in the unearthing of Artifact 66B. My team and I will, of course, deal with these findings with our usual level of efficiency. Phase 7. The cast has seen fit to bring in a Xeno team in order to further extract the true nature of the artifact. I applaud their foresight in this decision and will only note that if been given the chance, my chemistry team would have performed at least as well in this task. In additional notes, I have completed my analysis of the wailing and shattering sounds reported by those spending large amounts of time in this locale, and conclude that it is a symptom of dehydration. Lack of water has caused very mild hallucination, which combined with quite natural seismic activity can sound a little like human voices. A thorough medical examination of the afflicted workers have been recommended, but in the interest of continuing work at maximum capacity, I have instead ordered increased water supplies and implemented an obligatory 3-minute water break once every 5 hours. Phase 9. Damn, how many pages? Holy shit. It came to my attention today that the job of mapping the overhead tunnel system in this cave is long overdue. Something overlooked from way back during the first stages of the excavation, sadly before my arrival, for otherwise it would already have been completed. The officer in charge of the Xeno team is increasingly becoming an obstacle to my own team's research. He insists on overseeing perfectly routine tasks. When, given the defection of his second in command yesterday, I will suggest his time is better spent taking control of his own responsibilities. At heart, however, I believe him to be a thoroughly devoted follower, which is why I'm certain that he will leap at the chance to volunteer for the surveying of the tunnel system. I've tried warning him of the potential hazard, but he simply will not take no for an answer, and asks that I ensure those higher up understand his enthusiasm. In a most disheartening turn, the chief scene officer has not returned from his brave exploration of the tunnel system. In the days since the chief scene officer foolhardy trespassing into a tunnel system, which now appears to make it the domain for various aggressive local fauna, said creatures have become increasingly hostile. Venturing into the excavation site on more than one occasion. This is something which I will be keeping a close eye on. Phase 50. This will be the final entry into the log for excavation site B. Events have forced us to curtail our work. We have taken more than one casualty to the organism living above this cave system, leaving us no choice but to carry what equipment and documentation we can, abandoning all else. Their attacks have developed a discernible pattern, and we are due another in only a few minutes, so I must hurry. It's ironic the noises that have been reported since the initiation of this project are still present, except that now they sound more like laughing. Holy shit, man. Yeah, you know, right? Guy roll a whole essay? Shit. And there was only one page right there. I feel that from one of these things there's going to be a fucking dog. Pop, 2 dynamites, baby. Let's go. I'm not even using the dynamites either. Okay, let's go now left. There's nothing here. I want to see where the map is. Here it is. So I want to see what else I'm missing. So I need to go, so I'm over here. I need to go to the excavation site. Okay. It's not through here. Wait, do I need to go through the door though? Yeah, because the excavation site was on the other side. I'm assuming that that's where I will find the damn key. Most likely. But we've seen a lot of dark. There were talk of horror spiders. We've seen a dead one so far. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully we don't see nothing else. I'm assuming in here we're going to find the spiders, most likely. Because I'm already hearing the spiders. It's a big map used for loading. It almost look like some kind of altar. Of course. It's pretty high though. Yep, you think so? Kind of excavation, although not like many other person I've ever seen. I don't know where that mess is coming from, but I don't fancy getting any closer to find out. Why not though? Maybe that's what we need to do. The man still clutching, still looking. For what? Before him lies metal, jutting awkward from earth. A hatch, a portal, a hole, a door. Unfamiliar text. Who are these figures huddled around? What secrets are hidden behind the faces of men? I suppose I can trust these things a bit more. I'm not dead yet. Still, they must have a purpose. What could it be? 3 fucking pages. Okay, normal, standard hallucination, mind toxic intestine by due to the most sexual suffering massive internal hemorrhoid within 1 or 2 hours.
Mi mamá dice que al viernes ella va a las uñas a las 9 y ella quiere ir. So ella va a ir a las 9.
Okay.
¿Ok? Entonces, ¿qué dijiste?
Okay, mami.
Para que no te...
Okay. Which give it a floating visual effect. Please note that the harmless here is using the xenochemic sense that is harmless, and so far as we have identified it, and so can take the necessary safety measure. If directly injured, it will naturally be lethal. So far, removing it from its dormant location, current base state to radically change, producing massive heat. A treatment of 3 workers, one of whom is no longer operational due to his injuries. Following heat dissipation, the substance appears to turn dead. Unreacted to every test, we have the equipment to run. The prevailing theory is that somehow the disruption of the material caused it to enters usually accelerated chemical decay. We estimate its half time to approximately 4 seconds. To be approximately 4 seconds. Okay, so let's take this. They can't be more than 20 years old. You think so? What's the point of this fucking ladder? I mean, can I put that in there? And maybe if I mix it, it will fuse together? Who knows, right? I mean, I wonder if I need to do something with the broom, though. Why do I even have a broom? That's my question. Okay, so I can't do nothing with this. I really don't even know. Get up there with a broken ladder, I know, right? Can that guy just make 5 or less sentences? That's the same thing that I've been saying. It did that only be half an hour long game, I know, right? Like out of the 2 hours and 42 minutes that I've been streaming, I think like 2 hours and 40 minutes I've been reading. Tired of fucking reading. What? That's not what I wanted to do, though. Damn it. I wonder if I should actually do this, though. Right, Pop? Put this here. I should put this over here. I can make my own little ladder. Up, just like that. So I'm out. I need to get pretty high to get it good. Okay, I mean, I fell. I got no shit but to move on. Okay. Run, bitch! Or die! Of course. Of course, fucking spider eggs, man. You know that I was going to give it a rest, but since I have died like 4 fucking times already, now I want to see this through. What? Who the fuck is hitting me? No, fuck these spiders. I hope this came from an animal, but I have my suspicions. I need to get out of here. You think so, bro? You think so? Fuck, man. Bro, fuck these spiders, man.
Now you should find yourself in the wandering game of conversation space, with a tunnel above you from times ahead. In this tunnel, for both our sakes, be careful, not curious.
Fucking spiders, man. Fuck that boat, just keep running. So my guess is giant noodles. Yeah, I think on the other one I need to... Oh shit. And I had to save here. Really? ¡Ay, puñeta! Jodido cabrón. Fucking scared the hell out of me, man. Fucking spider. Is that what I needed to do? Hopefully. I mean, let me go back because there was another tunnel on this side as well. Fuck me. That works. Okay. Why do I feel that something's gonna pop out of there? I'm gonna die here. I know what I needed to do. I know what I needed to do. That's what I needed to do. Really? I fucking miss it. Where's this other spider? Ow! That's so stupid, man. Big brain move just says spider is free and die. You see, but you have to be careful, bruh. That's stupid, man. It's stupid. Dying so stupid. And they're alive. Of course, because dynamite, you know, don't kill spiders. And he still manages to... Really? Really? I mean, to be honest, let me just let me just die here. I'm not even... Stupid spiders, man. Are we exploring the devil's butthole in the first place? I don't know. Because my dad that went out to get some milk sent me a mysterious letter after my mom died. And now I want to explore whatever the hell he was doing, you know? Cause that makes sense, you know? Fuck me, man. Okay. You've been wanting to blow yourself up a little bit? Yeah, I know, right? Fucking spiders, man. How does that kill me? Maybe that's all that I needed to do. I'm over here trying to fight the fucking spiders.
There should be some insect repellent in that red and white cross box in that room. Just in case those spiders found your flesh delicious. How does my brain flesh know you're full of because the red tricked you. The spidery tunnel was far from a necessary evil. More so, it served as a well-deserved punishment. You thought my mind had been lost to the ravages of time, but poetic justice has struck with a sonnet and an eight-legged baptism of fire. With justice now served cold, I hope that we can be good friends. Now reclaim the key and go-go juice, and find a way to the mining monster.
Interesting, asshole. Interior ventilation system. Ooh. Really? I just need to find a can of gasoline as well. It should be somewhere around here. Can of gasoline? Maybe from this door that doesn't open. This whole installation just falling apart? Yeah, maybe. Wait to play this up. Is this your dad's voice recording or some? No, it's a, I think it's a I think it's a scientist in this bitch, you know. But apparently him, I mean, he has issues, you know. I don't know what to tell you. He's just an asshole. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me see if I need to bring this shit over here or where I need to bring this. Obviously. That's where the gasoline is. Let me open up this door. Gosh, shouldn't still be working. Okay. There's nothing here. Fucking 6 pages. Over the past 100 years, our people have seen something of a religious revelation. The Kalalit and Invid in general might be said to have seen the error of our ways, and Christianity has become increasingly embraced throughout the Arctic communities. It is the purpose of this paper to explore the true roots of our long-held beliefs and to uncover how they might be justified today in our newfound enlightenment. As such, this essay will be the first I have written in English as opposed to our native Kalalek. Anirnid. It is no coincidence that the word Anirnak bears a resemblance to the English word angel. The Anirnid are the Invid equivalent of the soul, an undying entity released in the depth of its worldly body. The concept itself is obviously well grounded in descent Christian belief. However, previous thought that has been blasphemous to the extent that souls are attributed to all beings, man or beast. To claim such a thing will be to imply that the killing of a beast for food is the same as the murder of your fellow man, and such a belief simply cannot be held the civilized Invid. Bro, these I don't know if you guys know, but I fucking hate reading, man. Like, I hate reading too much. Turngate. Legends speak of disembodied spirits, malicious in nature, sabotaging tools, turning hunts bad, and at times even possessing the weak or unfortunate. A turngak appear to have no recognized or agreed origin, both in terms of the legend itself and the individual being, causing great doubt to be entirely justifiable. Can we in our Christian foresight really believe in possessions and evil spirits? It seems perfectly clear to this writer that the real origin of their Turngate beliefs lies in the Christian demon. For as we are taught by the generous and selfless Moravian Church, without whose support our people will no doubt have starved many years ago, the demon is capable of possession and of countless other atrocities which only the good Christian man can avoid through a lifetime of humility and devotion. With the conclusion reached above, the status of the Sherrits and Gakuk, the tribe's shaman, should be obvious. Such people are in league with the Turngate demons, working side by side to control and contain the Kalalit people. We have no need for such superstition and suspicion breeding people in our Christian ways. The Protestant priest can perform all of the Angakvit's duties and more beside. God, the final shadow of a work such as this should be fine to the nature of the Christian God, and to ask why he has not been present for so many years of Invid belief. Until recently, the Invid people wrongly attributed to Anirnit almost godlike status in certain cases, and treated the Turngate as the devil incarnate. It is no mere leap of faith to suggest that such beliefs have been underpinned by a central concern that there has been something missing in Invid life. That something is indubitably, bro, fuck that word. I hope that my findings have informed and enlightened the theistic few that remain in invent culture and ask the Lord Jesus Christ to redeem their souls. Peter, like, this is not even part of the fucking story. I don't even know why the hell I was even reading that. Holy shit. We're looking for my damn kids tapping their feet. I'm being annoying to the people who decide to write way so much bro, it's crazy. And that's bad. I'm at work. Was looking for my damn kids tapping their feet being annoying. Why is that, Will? It's probably doing the pickaxe noise. Nah. Or maybe it was me. I don't fucking know. Or maybe I don't know. We enjoy sound prime dying to spider. Oh, because of the fucking thing of the pickaxe, like me dying 20 times. Okay, yeah. Closest and protects burnout eyeballs, bright light incoming. All right. When I use these now, I feel as if I'm not the only one. It's getting crowded in there, like I'm just one visitor of many. Strange thing is, they all seem familiar. Oh, really? Okay, so let's put this shit here, right? Pop. Okay. Now let's go back inside. Put this here. Yeah, because that makes so much fucking sense, you know. That makes so much sense. I am fucking mind blown at this point. Oh my god, man. Like, what? Oh my god, bro, that's insane. When enemy is near, look, I just saw Frictional Games. Okay, now okay, we got this, but I want to drop down to see what's over here. Okay, so dropping down will take me over here. Came through there. Of course. That's bullshit, man. Will it Prime play with levers? I don't know, man. I don't know. But hey, it worked out at the end, right? That's all that matters. that are worked out at the end. The King gasoline tank was what Red was referring to. Really? Can't go through there because I know for a fact that I am going to die if I go through there. Fucking get up here, man. Like, holy shit. Oh my god. That shit took forever for me to do. Was that all that I needed to do here? Right? There was nothing else, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yep. Let's go back, fight some dogs and whatever. And that's why I will never be the crate master or anything like that, you know. Okay, so now I am here. Right, it will be right, left, right, left. Right, left, okay. And then turn left. Then left again. And we are back over here. So now we need to use the damn key, but for this, maybe something wrong with the machine. Fuel, okay. The fuck out of here, Cone. Holy shit. I wrote the shop, brought something I can get open where I'll be down here a long time. What the hell am I missing though? Unless it's on top. Is this the fuel line? Do you mind that I just blow up? Won't start out of gas? Uh-huh. It is out of gas. But how the hell can I even open this shit though? What the hell am I missing? It says fuel here, but okay. But what other area am I missing? Flare, dynamite. I don't know what else I'm missing though. Actually, the best time to find it, did you put gas in it and maybe operate so the gas in? Yeah, I did, but it says that it's rusted shut though. The lid on the gas can is rusted shut. I better have something that I can get it open or I'll be down here for a long time. It says that it is rusted shut, but I don't know what to actually use. The broom. Still don't even know what I need the broom for, to be honest. I think I need to find something else. Let me go and take a pee real quick. I will be right back, guys. Yeah, we need something else like vinegar or some sort of rust removing agent. Yeah, we need something. Okay, do we go out? Not yet. Okay, now let's go back out. Let me explore the top parts over here. I wonder what else I'm missing from exploring. Okay, so I already explored this area. Excavation side. I know there was nothing up here. And we got the broom, which I don't know why. Key panel, tool shed. I mean, you would think that it's in the tool shed, right? Let me go back to the tool shed. Maybe I didn't pick up something over there. I know that there was this over here that I didn't explore either on top. Okay, and I fucking fall, of course. And we got this area. Tool shed is over here. I know that this is a flare, most likely, or a dynamite. Dynamite. You don't break crates here, Primes? I know, right? Undestructible. Storage, excavation. Let's go back to storage, maybe. Right? Because that's the only thing that makes sense. Unless it's in there, in that little corner. I don't remember if I have actually explored that area. Right there. Going through here. And here. And we go back over to the storage. Maybe there's still something here that I have not explored. Okay, let me go back. Went through there. I know we have that there. So that just goes up. So there will be nothing in there. This one goes down. Okay. That doesn't do shit. Oh, there were more batteries there. I did not even see the batteries. I wonder what the hell I'm missing though. Me neither. I don't get it either, bro. What the hell am I missing? Could be down the hall we didn't go down to and climb up by the vent? Maybe, but I mean I can't climb up through the vent though. That's the thing. Unless this is where I need to put the broom though. Use the broom. Look, at this point I will actually try out everything that I have. Or almost everything. Excavation. I wonder if that's just the game glitching out right there, or what the hell that is. What are we missing though? I mean, I went through all the rooms. Tool shed is over there. I wonder if what I'm missing is in the same room. Maybe I'm hitting it wrong or something. Where did this take me? Is this the other part? Where the gate is? Yeah. There's nothing on top. I'm right there. Go maybe through the middle. There was nothing on top of there either. I'm just circling around here. Maybe there was something on the right side. Because we have the table over here. So I know in here there was nothing. Over here were the dynamites. There's nothing on top. What the hell are we missing, man? I wonder if it's in this room. There's nothing there. Nothing over here. Unless I need to use it on this side. Rusted shut. Crazy how there's nothing that I can actually do with this shit. What else can I actually use? This thing? Glow stick, padlock, flares. Christ, what am I thinking? I don't know, man. At this point, I start people watching but not seeing anything either, bro. I can't find what the hell I need to do again, unless I'm missing something. I already see that I'm missing something, right? But like maybe in a corridor or on top of something. Like there's nothing here. I checked this over here. There was nothing on top here. There was nothing in the notes either that talks about the fucking thing. I know I have the broom, but I don't know where I can actually use the broom. Unless it's just part of like a weapon or whatever, you know. I've seen through there. There's nothing up here. Unless moving one of these crates, there'll be something. And I'm here again. There's nothing up here. Nothing down there. Over here is a dead end, right? Yep. Up here there's nothing. Nothing up there. Let's go into the other room. Click on back underside, or does anything like that? Nah, it doesn't. Like in the boxes, you mean? Or the black thingy? Nah, it doesn't do anything. There's nothing on top of there. Just the hinges. Storage excavation. Have I gone through this area? I think I have, right? Because now I'm there. There's nothing over here. This is the excavation site. There's nothing up there, nothing here. Nothing up there. I mean, the tool shed. Okay, nothing up here. Auxiliary shaft, that's where we were. That's where we actually went through. The only thing is this, that you can move a little bit, but no reason why I wouldn't still be working. There has to be a reason why we can actually... But this shit is stuck over here though. Can't do nothing. And there's nothing that I can do with it either. I really don't know what the hell to do. What am I missing, man? Go back to the storage, maybe? Auto embedding that further in the corner is the answer though. Hey, I need to decompress, you know. I gotta do what I gotta do. the keys. We got this. Unless it's in one of the one of these things. Unless there's one that I have not explored yet. That's where I dropped off earlier. Can't do nothing here. Then obviously I got this place over here that this is where I dropped off earlier. When I went through here. There's nothing down there. Nothing here. Unless it's in there. And maybe I didn't explore everything. Do a claw machine and get to that vent and double check that room? Yeah. Shift modification. Give me 1 second real quick, guys. New shifts on October 29 to 31 has been assigned to you. Give me 1 second. This is from work. Okay, so from 10 to 7 a.m. and my lunch it's from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. You want us to be clocked in order to whatever, okay? View full schedule. So tomorrow I don't work, but I do work Friday. Same hour, okay. Okay. Perfect. Wanted to make sure that there wasn't like nothing important. Okay. Like you are, yeah. That's what I'm going to do right now. Oh yeah, I missed something in this room. I don't see nothing. This is the alley where I came from, though. Of course I'm going to die. What the fuck am I going to even... Got the fuel, got all of this. There's nothing crazy that I got. Unless I need to go back, you know. I wanted to see if I can actually go through there, you know, but obviously we can't. I mean, it's also 8:25. I need to go eat something and take a shower and whatever. I really don't know what I need to do. Yeah, back to really to the beginning. Yeah, maybe. Maybe there's something that I missed over there, or has to be. Cause like, why would I pick up a broom? You know, like there has to be a reason why I have a broom. This is the excavation site. Just over here, there's the key panel. We got the power room. We got that little door over there, the communication central. And then there's nothing else there. Because over here, this is where the fuse was, you know. The power room, obviously. This little thing. This is where we came from. The communication room, there was also nothing in there. Maybe it's something stupid, man, and I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, almost bedtime. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream right here, guys. I need to eat something, obviously. I need to eat something because I haven't eaten nothing yet. I haven't ate nothing just because I was waiting for it to be a little bit late and whatever, so I don't get hungry at fucking 3 a.m. and whatnot, you know. Always be a glitch too, like should have spawned and didn't. Yeah, maybe late dinner. Yeah. Just that again, like I worked today from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. so I didn't want to eat too early because then maybe like at 2 a.m. or whatever, like I will be like mad hungry as well, you know. So but yeah, I mean, this game was really fun, you know, and there are 2 more other games that this game is the first one, then there's 2 other more, you know. So I don't know how far I am into the story or how much I still have left, you know. So but again, we're stuck right now. I don't know what the fuck we need to get. Maybe like Blaze said, maybe it is glitch. Maybe whenever I turn it off and I turn the game back on, the damn thing will appear. Maybe it's right there in our face, you know, and we can't see it. Like, who the fuck knows, you know? So let's see. But again, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate y'all. You know, you guys are fucking amazing for the support and everything. So whenever I can stream, I will stream, you know. I mean, tomorrow I don't work, so most likely I will stream early as well, and whatever, depending on what we have going on. So yeah, so let's see how everything goes. Hey, again, thank you so much. Have an amazing night, everybody. Sleep well, Gregory. Wish you the best in that damn interview, that damn presentation that you're going to do and everything, you know. Blaze, have an amazing night, homie. Will, I really hope that you get to work. I really hope that you get to your house good, you know, after you finish work. Again, thank you so much. Have an amazing night and peace out, homies.